because that's for real. Because when we get down to the nitty gritty of the things, like, let's get for real of what the government actually does. I mean, I have Navy Federal for a bank account. I don't get paid from the government on my Navy Federal account, but immediately they saying that, this goes into effect. This is when I knew it was real. When I log into my Navy Federal account, when they say, hey, yo, you may, if you have any government benefits, it may become late or whatever.
So don't come asking us where it's at.
They letting you know that, hey, we ain't.
In other words,
it may be late.
Don't come calling us talking about where my money at. Call Donald Trump, call your senator, your congressman or something like that. Don't call Navy Federal.
So
when your benefits don't come in.
So it just leads out to be crazy because all the stuff that actually does, for just everything, what I'm saying? So,
and God bless all the government workers that's going to work anyway, even though they're not getting paid, because they are essential. Ladies, just let them go. Just let him go. If you find out he cheating, just pray about it and separate yourself for a minute right away. Like, don't confront him right away. Don't go telling all your friends and family what you discovered. Just go in your prayer closet and talk to God about it first. But do not come out of your prayer closet with your pistol, because God didn't tell you to do that. Okay? I'm pretty sure God did not tell you to come out your prayer closet with your pistol and put it on your husband after y'all got done arguing about him cheating. Just don't do it.
Two double. Hey. Prevalent. We live. Jenn checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T-double Jenn in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on, we locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in. It's time to talk it out.
Hey, what up, though, you guys? It's your girl, Jenn, checking in.
It's boy T-double getting ice out the bowl.
And you already know that means it's time to talk it out, all right?
Get it out the bowl.
Get it out the mud. Welcome to another episode of Time to Talk It Out. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, shooting with us in the gym. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be reminded of every time we upload to Time to Talk It Out. We are currently on episode 39.
Absolutely.
Anyways, y'all, we love y'all. It's episode 39. Thank you so much for, like I said, clicking on this video, shooting with us in the gym. I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie, auntie, sister, cousin, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I'm showing up for you in that space. Okay. We are here to talk it out. All right. Here, you need this?
Absolutely. Welcome to another one. It's always good to be here. Cause we family, we talk it out. That's what we do with each other. The newest updates, the realest updates, the stuff you may know, stuff you may not know. We just here to talk about it all, So
Absolutely.
Anything you want to get off your chest, this is the space to be in.
Absolutely.
Make sure you let us know.
Absolutely. Yes. And we're going to be very prompt and everything tonight because we started late. We do understand. We appreciate y'all for holding out with us. We're not gonna go too long. It's not gonna be a 3-hour episode today, so we're gonna be like pop, 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 getting these topics off. So this is probably gonna be the most rambling we're gonna do tonight. So let's get right into what up, though. Is you cool?
Let's go into it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get straight to it. First and foremost, EBT, man, what up, though? Is you cool, EBT? I just feel like that's one of the main things to talk about because of the timing that is being pulled and the effect that it has on families all over the world, not just in Detroit and you know what I'm saying, not just in Michigan, but all over the
It's
world. But
almost as if they feel like, well, if you getting food stamps, you don't deserve to have Thanksgiving.
and then you know what's crazy is I took upon myself to look upon who gets the food stamps. What is the group of people that gets the food stamps the most? I just took upon myself to do so.
White people. It's more white people than black people anyway. So
exactly. And the thing is, so you know, who are you really hurting? But I don't know.
Because remember we said this in a prior episode, he not racist, he classist. He don't care if you white, if you poor.
But that's more so what it is. The money, the tax bracket that you fall in.
Yeah, that's where he discriminates. That's where his line of discrimination is. This government, when I say his.
This is, for me, that was just one of the biggest things because now it leaves a lot of homes as to what are we going to do because it's just so narrowed down now to who gets what. And it's bad. The first thing that we need to do.
Yeah, because my mom, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because my mom is elderly woman, you know, on her retirement, Social Security. She's disabled partially or whatever, and she's supposed to get her little $50-some in food stamps, and they didn't come today. Shout out, moms. She watching tonight. Love you. Donald Trump, you need to come up off my mama's food stamps, and you better not mess with her Social Security, and you better not mess with her veteran stuff that she about to get now that she got her DD 214.
Yeah, this goes into effect in a long way because government payment has a lot to do with a lot, and as a person, for me, I don't like it because government shutdown don't mean you're not gonna take child support out of my check, right? But it also, what it means is that it can affect that the payments that goes to the parents of the child that I'm paying it for. So now they may not receive these payments, but you are still gonna take them from me. I don't feel it that's fair because now you're double-handed taking.
You charging me for something that you're not giving.
You're double-headed taking food out of my kids' mouths now because you're not giving them that.
It from me, and you're not giving.
You're not giving them, and I have to provide on a double note. You know, as a parent, paying child support.
I didn't even look at it like that.
I don't like that. I don't feel as if that's fair because
all y'all men.
No, go ahead.
All y'all men that was riding Donald Trump and didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris.
Man,
black men, white men, period.
No, for real. No, for real.
I bet y'all looking not because I know you didn't. I bet y'all feeling some type of way now.
Yeah, no, for real. Because that's for real. Because when we get down to the nitty gritty of the things, like let's get for real of what the government actually does. You know, I have Navy Federal for a bank account. I don't get paid from the government on my Navy Federal account, but immediately they saying that, you know, this goes into effect. And this when I knew it was real. When I log into my Navy Federal account, when they say, hey, yo, you may, if you have any government benefits, it may become late or whatever.
So don't come asking us where it's at.
They letting you know that, hey, we ain't.
In other words,
it may be late.
Don't come calling us talking about where my money at. Call Donald Trump, call your senator, your congressman or something like that. Don't call Navy Federal. That's basically what they're trying to tell you.
So
when your benefits don't come in.
Absolutely. So it just leaves out to be crazy because all the stuff that actually does, you know, for just everything. You know what I mean? So,
and God bless all the government workers that's going to work anyway. Even though they're not getting paid because they are essential. You know, i.e. the air traffic control and people like that. Yeah. Okay, please, y'all, make sure y'all still go to work December 6th through the 10th because, yeah.
Yeah, for real, though. For real. It's just really just taken away from just everyday life of people that just you may not even know that how much the government shutdown is really affecting you until it really hits you. You don't even know for real. You know what I'm saying? You may not even get food stamps.
Right. Like shout out to my girl Crystal Nicole Craft Wilson. No, I think I might have put that Nicole in there wrong. My girl Crystal. Sissy, I've known her for like over 10 years now, and she is the sweetest person, God-fearing woman. She's a comedian, esthetician, mother, wife, great woman, and she had to set me straight. And I mean, in a way, I was already straight, but she set me straight as far as like, sis, don't like make light of this, because not just food stamps is affected by this. Because I had made a status, and I've been on my content creator on Facebook as well as YouTube, so I've been putting up a lot of statuses, for engagement, shock value, funny, motivational, just different type of posts. And I had posted, I was like, well, shoot, I ain't got no food stamps in a long time, so I don't really give a F about that. Now, I didn't elaborate because, I'm not getting food stamps, but I get Medicaid, and I do care about Medicaid, okay? Right. My mama gets Social Security. Like I said, I do care about that. I'm a home health aide. I do care about that check, which is government. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a second home health aid check now that my uncle just got sicker. You know what I'm saying? God, forgive me for saying that, but now that he just was diagnosed with epilepsy. So those are all government checks that she had to remind me that the government shutdown ain't just food stamps, even though that's all you see up and down your timeline. People like her who in her early 40s, wants to work, but she's been diagnosed with a chronic illness, lupus. And she got other things that's going on with her to where she can't work like she wants to. She able to pick up comedy jobs here and there. She has a husband who is working. So, but it's not like how when they had that 2 income household when she was able to work, which I met her because she used to work with my sister. So she works. And like I said, after she was doing that, she went to school for esthetician, started her own business. She had her products in Walmart, on their stores, on their shelves. Like, she is a blessed woman. And so it's not like she out here with no handout. She worked all those years paying into Social Security. And now that she's ill, she need her money back. That's all that is. Come up off of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's plain and simple,
So that's that. I'm sorry, we probably stayed on that longer than we were supposed to because we supposed to be bopping these topics. And me, I can go.
That was just one of the ones, though. I mean, it's just plain and simple that it's just not right. So as far as election day tomorrow, make sure you get in and make sure you vote who you want to see in there.
And do your research tonight.
Not a trend about who you heard.
Not because she was on the rap song with Big Sean.
Yeah, somebody.
And not because he be having all the people at his church. Do it because you did your research and you feel passionate about that candidate as far as the mayor of Detroit especially. Yeah. And then all the rest of the elections. Absolutely. But make sure you pray about it and then you go to the polls.
Absolutely. We got to go with what fits our situation more than what's a trend, more than what somebody else said, what we believe in. If you got to stand up for something or you'll fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And if you haven't got your benefits as far as SNAP is concerned, there are a lot of food banks that's open.
It's over 100 of them here in Detroit. And they are looking for volunteers as well.
A lot of them is open on Tuesday and Wednesday, too.
Yeah, they just made sure there's over 100 food distributors that are open here in Detroit that are also looking for volunteers who are looking for work.
Well, you don't get paid for volunteer.
Well, no, you don't. But, if you're just looking to help out, work to help out.
That part. If you're looking to work to help out. We just don't want y'all to think that we telling y'all to go to the food banks for a job.
I'm not telling you you're going to get no money. You may get a little bit extra for
But you will get blessed, though. You will get blessed, and you mess around and get hired somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You never know what blessings God will bring upon you when you do stuff like that.
That's just something you want to do. they got the opportunity for you. So, you know, they got opportunity for you to help them pass out the food or, you know, so.
God bless y'all. God bless everybody. Everybody that's affected by this government shutdown. Everybody in America. God bless America.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. And that's just that.
That's the end of that. Y'all, look, I did my makeup today. I want y'all to make sure y'all make sure you subscribe to Jenn Checkin TV so you can check out my Get Ready With Me. I got ready for this episode on. I made a video. Shameless plug. Okay, so it's my time. We're gonna go back and forth like that. Okay, so what up though? Was you cool? Listen, let me explain something to you. Ladies, just let him go. Just let him go. If you find out he cheating, just pray about it and separate yourself for a minute right away. Like, don't confront him right away. Don't go telling all your friends and family what you discovered. Just go in your prayer closet and talk to God about it first. But do not come out of your prayer closet with your pistol, because God didn't tell you to do that. Okay? I'm pretty sure God did not tell you to come out your prayer closet with your pistol and put it on your husband after y'all got done arguing about him cheating. Just don't do it. So apparently that happened in Detroit. Not too far from here, as a matter of fact, on the west side. And the woman, God bless her, after she shot his ass, she drove him to Corwell Health because she wasn't gonna take her husband to Sinai Grace. She ain't wanting him to die. She just wanted to shoot him. No shade, sis, because we all know Sinai Grace is getting better because they have a new emergency room director, which is my sister, Candace Kempson. However, a lot of people don't know that yet. So the reputation of Sinai Grace is still don't take your people there. But that has changed. So you can take your people to Sinai Grace now. There is a capable, God-fearing woman in charge of the emergency room. But like I said, she probably didn't know that. So she took his ass to Corwell Health and dropped him off and went home. She was like, you got me fucked up. Matter of fact, she didn't go straight home. She stopped and ran a couple errands or whatever. And the police caught her near her home. She hadn't made it home yet. But she didn't give not a fuck. She was tired of his games, tired of him cheating, and she popped him with some lead. I do not appreciate it. I do not condone it. And you making us look bad, sis, because you could have got another man, but now you finna be some butch woman's change the U to an I.
I doubt it. Ain't nobody gonna mess with her and popped your husband and took him to the hospital and continued to, yeah, ain't nobody gonna. You get a certain level of respect. It's either a certain level of respect or a certain level of disrespect, depending on what you did. She's going to a prison of all females, and she did something to her husband.
I guess she might be right, but hey,
don't praise her.
It might be but this is my whole thing though. It might be to the point where she gonna have to go in there, and it might be to the point where she tired of dudes anyway. That's who got her in there. She might go to women voluntarily.
Absolutely,
she finna be in there for a minute.
She gonna come off as queen pin type anyway. She gonna come up as a person.
So she gonna have a couple of them, whether she wants to or not.
Absolutely.
They gonna come trying to be her girlfriend. Like, can I please just be your girlfriend? Can I give you my commissary? Can you protect me? Can you be my, you know what I'm saying?
It's queen pin mentality anyway, because you did something that a lot of females wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them probably was in a situation that they didn't even really do nothing like that, but wanted to, but ended up here because he called and made it a situation. And it's like, I should have did this to him anyway.
Got her kids taken.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now you the hero because you ain't play around.
So many women is locked up right now because they retaliated against their abuser type.
You're a victim. You're a victim. So, absolutely, you're a victim. Males, it happens to males as well.
But I will. But
there are a lot of.
Talking about what happens to males as well.
Be a victim of false accusation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a victim. Absolutely.
Man, probably more than women. women.
Yeah.
Definitely
I'm
happens
just
to
saying that
men.
happens on both ends.
Definitely.
It happens on both
That
ends.
more, yeah. Probably that probably is more so something that happens to men even than women.
Because it's way easier.
I ain't even gonna lie.
It's way easier.
And that boils my blood when a woman lies on a man, because there's so many men that's out here doing fucked up shit. You don't have to lie on the good ones that's not doing it. Like, that's terrible. It's too many that's out here doing messed up stuff.
And that wanna take me to some shit. It ain't got nothing to do with the Detroit. What if those you cool? But that take me to the brick lady. Prime example. Blamed a whole man had a whole person that hit her with a
Uber driver.
Like,
And I'm gonna say this, I feel like she was trying to get in on that Uber lawsuit shit that was going on. That's another reason why her stupid ass got locked up. Because you know you got that Uber lawsuit, Uber Lyft lawsuit going on.
I didn't know that.
It's a Uber Lyft lawsuit to where if you ever been assaulted or, raped or anything by an Uber driver, you can get on this class action lawsuit.
Okay, bingo. That's what I thought. Class action, bingo.
It's a class action lawsuit. So she was trying to get on that, I think. You know what I'm saying?
That's very well possible. Now that you say that, that's very well what it seems like. Because you made up.
And was just doing too much, though. You went too far with it. You went too far with it. You went too far with it. She probably didn't think she was going to actually go viral. She probably was just trying to have that on her page as some type of evidence, but didn't think that it was going to go viral and have people to actually look into her and see that she just did that again. She just did that a couple of years ago.
And
the same thing.
You involve too many people.
The same thing, though.
Nothing about a situation that you feel like you planned in your head, and I feel like
she
that's
did the
more
same thing a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Went live and said that somebody hit her with a bottle or something like that.
But and it wasn't about the phone number that time. It was about something different.
Right.
He was angry or something that he was angry at her for some reason, but all along, she had nothing to do with it. In every situation, she was very innocent. Nothing to do with it is what she's proclaiming. And it's just like...
No, what? Nothing to do with it. She's the victim.
Yeah, she's the victim. She ain't starting nothing. She's innocent. And she's attacked. Every time she's attacked. Like, she didn't do nothing to the attacker. She just... they want to attack her. At first, I can understand that you feel sympathy, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's a female, but then after a while, when you start hearing a story, you got to keep telling the story over and over, and then you don't have, it's not matching. It's
okay, like, real quick, can we see? We need to say this for I'ma save.
Yeah, because I wasn't even supposed to jump to that.
For internet mess.
I wasn't even supposed to jump to that. That was just real quick because we was talking about false accusements. So anyway, to stay here, on some What Up Doja Cool, run through this real quick. I had an update on Ashley Elkins. If you remember, we did a segment on Ashley Elkins back then.
I didn't know there was an update on this. I'm very interested in this.
Her boyfriend was accused or whatnot, but it was nothing that they had. It was just an accusation because basically, he was the person that's where her phone pinged at the last place that she was at and all this. So now the update is an officer found more evidence in his apartment. So they start taking up drains and stuff from sinks and stuff.
They were looking for something, her ring or something like that.
So now the evidence that they found is earrings, bullet fragments, and a clump of hair. So they don't know where this belongs to. This is just pulling up drains, going through stuff, and finding as if somebody was trying to flush it down a drain or something, get rid of it, right? So now, because bullet fragment, there's no way that this just ends up in a drain, So now what they're going to do...
He tried to flush it down the toilet.
What they're going to do...
They probably went...
They don't know if this matches up to her just yet, right? This is just new evidence that just came up to the scene. So now it's like, what we're going to do is we're going to test all this evidence to see if this matches to her. So if it does matches to her, this is all evidence found in his apartment.
Thank you, Jesus. So, listen, I'm going to just claim it. I'm going to claim it because it matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
It all matches. Her hair.
I believe it.
The DNA going to match the hair and the ballistics is going to match the bullet. He thought he was smart. He thought he ate with that. He thought he ate with that. Like, you really thought you ate with that? Flushing it down the toilet? You thought that was good enough? You freaking idiot.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you rot in prison. And I don't care, I hope that, God's will is done by you in there. So whatever God's will is, if it's meant for you to rehabilitate and testify and be better, then let that happen. But if it's meant for you to perish in there, let you perish in there real quick and let it be just as painful as it has been for Ashley's mom. I watched definitely her whole family, absolutely her whole family, but as a mom to a daughter, and I don't worry about my daughter. I do everything in my power not to worry about my daughter because I know that faith and fear cannot exist in the same place. And I always want my faith to outweigh and overpower my fear because God didn't give me a spirit of fear. He gave me a spirit of love, power, and a sound mind. A sound mind means that you have control over your mind. It's like mind control. So anytime I get a negative thought or I start to quote unquote worry, I turn it into wonder, right? I turn worry into wonder. I don't worry because I feel like that is just focusing on what the devil could possibly do. If you worrying, then you worrying about what negative thing could possibly happen. Negativity is attached to the devil. So I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to remember that the scripture says to keep my mind on things that are lovely and true. The truth is my daughter is going to live to be 120 years old, prosperous is what she's going to do. Be successful is what she's going to do. Be covered by the blood of Jesus. 10,000 will fall over there. 10,000 will fall over there. But my daughter's going to stand tall in the middle with praise and worship and testimony in her mouth. Her and everything about her is going to exude praise to God because that's why she was created. That's why she was created. So I'm not going to worry about stuff like what happened to Ashley Elkins. But what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to be aware. Yeah, I'm going to use my discernment.
Bring enlightenment to it, absolutely.
I'm going to use my discernment and I'm going to communicate with my daughter to make sure that she knows what's important and what's going on out here. But same way, I'm going to make sure she know not to worry, but to just wonder what God gonna do to protect me today? What's God gonna do to bless me today? What is God gonna do that's going to put me in awe today? Because he's an awesome God. So I already know I don't have to worry because I serve an awesome God who is in control.
It's just sometimes passing it, and it's just knowing that, not to cut you off, but not
because you know I can go.
Knowing that you got ducks in a row and seeing a passage, it may not be to line up with your ducks. It may be because something you gonna come across ain't just as lined up as you are.
A passage. I'm sorry. I need you to be more specific.
And so specifically saying that something that you get don't mean, hey, this was a message for me to pass to my daughter, and because that don't mean that. When you feel like, hey, my daughter is in this direction and that's that. If a message comes to you, maybe it's meant for you to pass to somebody else, because if you know that, hey, I know that she got this and that and third, maybe somebody else is going to cross your path that you need to deliver this message to as well. That this may help this person. That,
Oh, but listen, absolutely. And that's why I don't let it stop at her. You know me. I'm blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to always pass a message that I get from Holy Spirit as much as I can remember, as much as, because if it's that strong, I will text her. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's for anybody, it's for her, because we breaking generational curses over here. So, because what it might be that I'm supposed to get it to her so she can get it to somebody else.
Knowledge is wealth. And I feel like it ain't never one person that can pass it. You know what I'm saying?
I never said it.
No.
But that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like I don't know. I think I told this story on a previous episode when I met this lady at the gas station. And I pulled up. I was like, God, don't let this lady ask me for no money. You know what I'm saying? She asked me for food, especially. She didn't ask for no money. She asked me to buy her a sandwich and a pop. So, like, when I was able to testify to her and get her that scripture, it don't stop at my daughters. I'm always talking about God. I'm always testifying. Just as much as I turn up, I praise and worship.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just as much, if not more.
I ain't saying we stop there, but I'm just saying that as a whole, as people, because I get it too. Listen, I do it myself, so I'm not saying that it stops there, and I'm not saying it stops there for you, for me, for what I'm saying. We all got our time where we feel like, hey, yo, we just want to. Let's just do, what I'm saying, for the people, because that's just what it, more so what it's about, bringing everybody together more so. So sometimes we just got to realize as people, and I wasn't directing this into you as directly. I just wanted to kind of add to the message that as people, that sometimes it don't stop. The message don't stop with our kids or with our close ones. Sometimes it's somebody you don't even know that come across that you are supposed to deliver this message to this person.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
I want to thank you and let you know how proud I am of you for being obedient with the Holy Spirit putting on your heart to do this podcast.
Absolutely.
Because who knows what message you got to give to somebody. And you could have procrastinated. You could have had self-doubt. You could have, had fear. You could have had worry. You could have been like, well, I'm going to wait till I get this or that, or, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, we wanted to do this upstairs. We would have still been waiting.
Absolutely.
Well, not necessarily.
Right. We probably would have moved answer towards it, but
it might just would have been a little longer than we would have started. It would have been a little bit of the delay. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let's not wait. Like, we'll move up there when it's time. Maybe we'll move up there at episode 53, like the after a year. Who knows?
Right, well,
but whatever the case may be, we didn't want to wait. I knew you didn't want to wait, and I wanted you to know, like, we ain't gotta wait for that. We can do that right now. You know what I'm saying?
That helped me a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. That helped me a lot because just wanting to actually put down something, but wanting to be perfect putting it down, that helped me to let me know, like, it don't take for you to be perfect to deliver a message. You know what I'm saying? So in every episode, when I sit down, I want to I try to make sure that I touch a valuable moment, no matter what. I want to laugh. I want to kick it with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want to laugh. I want to kick it with y'all. I want to have a good time, but I also want to kick the knowledge that I know to my people, and I want y'all to kick knowledge back to us. You know what I'm saying? That y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Let's share knowledge and get better as a whole.
We love y'all comments.
Is our goal. So
yeah. We love y'all comments. We love when y'all, interact, even when it's on the playback, when we do the edited version or whatever. Like, we really appreciate y'all so much for shooting with us in the gym. Okay, so it's my turn. First of all, listen, I'm so glad that my daughter is about to be 16 next year. This year, she was like, she not going trick-or-treating.
That's big age. That's big age.
That's a big deal.
That's big age.
Like, she is such a blessing. But anyway, she was like, she ain't going trick-or-treating this year. I think we went last year. No, we ain't go last year. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think so. But
I don't think we went. She just did the DYC haunted house. She didn't go trick or treating last year. Year before last, we went because we went in Grosse Pointe and it was hot. It was nice. We went in my best friend neighborhood or whatever. But she didn't go last year. She didn't go this year, and I'm glad she didn't. And I talked to my brother, because listen, there's been a needle found in some candy in Michigan. Yes, and a Twix. And I'm like, why would you do that to a kid like that? Stuck the needle. So it was a sewing needle, right? So a kid not gonna pay that no attention. That hole so little, you just stick it in there. Thank you, Jesus, that they didn't eat
took
it.
to the police station and let that candy get checked out. Yep. And then there's just other stuff being passed out. I seen somebody else with a whole bag and
passing out weed, candy, and shit.
And then I seen another incident where
in Detroit.
Yes, condoms were in Detroit, and then I seen another, and he was so distraught because it was in his kid's bag. Like he was so mad.
I want to beat somebody up for that.
He was very mad about the whole incident because I know him personally. He was taking his, so he wasn't getting candy, letting his kid get all. So he said when he got back, dumped all the candy out. You know what I'm saying? After he said all the dumb suckers. That he had a handful of dumb suckers that was all expired. He said, after I went through my kids' candy and got all the expired candy out, it was a bunch of dumb suckers that was all expired. And he said, on top of that, what really made me mad, he said, I seen a gold wrapper in there, and, you know, of course he made a joke. I don't know if it was Willy Wonka or not, but he said, on some real honey, like, it really made me, I feel like I never want to take my kid trick-or-treating again. His son only like 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? That's something that he wants.
Old enough to know what that is, though.
But, yeah, you know what that is, but that's something that you want to do continuously until you're probably like...
I'm young enough to not know what he found.
I'm glad that the parent was around because I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad that the parent was, yeah.
See the bowl of candy, show the expiration dates on the suckers, all that.
Listen, so here's the thing. As somebody who has worked in the food distribution industry, I know that them expiration dates don't really mean.
I understand that, but you don't give that out to nobody. You keep that for yourself.
But let me excuse me. Let me just say, they probably didn't read that. When they bought it, they probably didn't read that. Just for real. The people that gave out them dumb suckers probably didn't read the expiration date on there. And if they did, they probably know, like I know, that that's a sell by date. That don't matter. For real. Depending on how far back it was.
I'm with that. I'm with you on that.
If it was like 2022 or 2021 or something crazy like that. But if it was any time in 2025 on a piece of candy, that shit definitely don't matter. And if it was like really last year.
Yeah, really. I was about to say 2024.
Yeah, this is sugar and water. Yeah, this is sugar and water and dye. That's not shit. Yeah. But the condom? That's the problem. I'm not tripping on that outdated shit. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm not mad about that at all.
I'm mad about the whole thing.
I'm not mad about no outdated candy. I'm not about to bother them people. I feel give it. That's not a problem. Because you want to know why? Can I just say this? I don't mean no disrespect to you. Because sometimes I feel like I'll be like cutting you off and tripping, especially the farther down on my bottle I get. But as somebody who used to work for Frito, and they be throwing away all them fresh, good-ass chips. Because I brought a lot of them home. It's been long enough. I can talk about this. I brought them home. I ate them. I sold them. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do with them because y'all was going to throw them away anyway. So I rescued these chips from the fucking garbage can. You can kiss my ass, be mad, I don't care. There's too many hungry people. These chips is not bad.
I rescued you.
I rescued these chips. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand that chips get stale. You know what I'm saying? Some brown suckers, some water, some sugar, some food coloring.
Like ice cream, shit. Like when that shit expire, you can't even tell. That shit don't taste nothing. It gets just maybe a little freezer burn. That's just a little extra.
No. I'm not finna agree with that. Now, ice cream, that's dairy. I'm talking about some shit like some candy. You can go months.
Now I'm about to tell you what
ice chips, you can go weeks, maybe like a whole month. Especially with Frito, because they steal that shit out way faster than like Better Made and them other kind of, because they call themselves having so fresh a chip because they throw so many of them away because they threw them away before they really spoil.
Now, I may have worked somewhere that let me walk away with some ice cream. Let's not get into specifics.
But I'm just saying,
but
some ice cream not finna last as long as some chips.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, hon. Yes, hon. Listen, hon. I may have worked at a job where I walked away with some ice cream. Okay. Yes, hon. I want you to listen. Okay. I may have walked away at a job that has some ice cream, and they said, "Hey, these are expired." I walked away with them frozen. Got them to my freezer, froze them more. And when I pulled them out, I ate them. Now, the thing is, they may got a little bit of extra frost on the outside because they call that freezer burnt or whatever, because it has
they taste a little freezer burnt.
Let me tell you what freezer burnt tastes like. It just tastes like water. Extra ice. It's got no flavor. It's just like that part of it is ice because
that part of it is like wet.
I'm gonna take the ice off. I'm don't eat that part off, and then I'm gonna get to the part.
Like when you have a pepper and you cut the black part off and eat the good part.
Okay, so you understand. So
like,
that's what I'm saying. So
green pepper or white and
only
that little part. So
I can kind of relate to you when you say, you know what I'm saying, on the candy part, won't a couple. It ain't changed forms. You can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? You taste it.
No, but for real.
So I kind of understand. So
these outdated dates is,
that's all for selling.
That's why I said. That's what I said. That's why a lot of these stores, especially the hood stores, they'll let you know, like, it's outdated, but you can buy it for a cheaper price because they don't want to just throw it away.
Absolutely.
Because they know it's still worth something.
Now, if the people came in there, they probably gonna try to hide.
Absolutely.
Throw that shit up.
The health inspector not going for that.
Exactly.
You know better.
But the thing is, people know what they can get away with.
And where. Yeah. They're not finna do that shit
what I'm saying?
Across 8 Mile.
Absolutely. So just like the Chinese spot on Greenfield, there ain't nobody never been into the ceiling falling and these mouses coming out. I may be exaggerating, but it's nasty.
Okay, you might not, but okay, next. I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
Oh, anyway.
No, because we going on to an hour, and you know how we can do with all of the ad-libs.
My bad, y'all. Okay.
And we gotta.
Moving into
we still on What Up Doing.
Yeah, moving into
we still
on What Up Doing You Cool. Keith Lee, which is from Detroit. Keith Lee has a major effect going on to the point where he is
a major event.
Major effect. It's the Keith Lee effect.
The Keith Lee effect, absolutely.
He has a major effect going on right now to where he is challenging big companies to provide for the less fortunate right now. So right now, he had people like DoorDash, Panda Express, and a couple more people that want to take him up on the offer. So what I'm doing is bringing light to you guys to, hey, they are trying to give to, because of the situation with the SNAP benefits and those, they want to try to give out free food. Listen, get on this right now. Get on it right now. Whether you got it or not, get on it now. Whether you got it or not, tell your family members about it. It's only gonna last for so long. But who
is offering ChatGPT?
The Keith Lee effect is getting more companies involved. More people are wanting to do it because he don't want no money out of it. All he want to do is get food on families' tables. That's exactly what he said in this video. He want to get food on families' tables. He don't want $1. So listen, follow that. It's gonna be he getting businesses involved, and they're gonna be giving out some food. You know what I'm saying? So tell your family members, tell your peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, that's a thing.
Whatever doors you cool.
Yeah,
you got
for
some
the
other stuff?
not for that. No, not for
Okay,
that.
good. Okay, so I mean, not good. Not like that. I just wanted to kind of like shoot mine through real quick, and I want.
Jim, go ahead, shoot, shorty, shoot.
I'm about to dunk these threes real quick, like boom, 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 boom. Okay, anyway, so
now you gonna shoot some threes and then you gonna dunk. You can't dunk threes. All right, but go ahead.
that's why I got kicked off the basketball team in the
I play a lot of
8th grade.
That's why.
Anyway, shout out to Miss Woods. I'm gonna tag her because Miss Woods. Remember when I was on your basketball team at Sherrod K through 8 and you benched me because I used to be clotheslining people? Yeah. Like I was a center. I was a center and a forward, depending on where you needed me. And I used to be clotheslining people, and you told me to put my arms down, but I was wild.
What's her name? Miss Woods?
Her name is Mrs. Woods.
Miss Woods, you was right. She's not supposed to be wrestling on the court. You are absolutely correct. I hope that you respond here. I hope that she tags you here.
I love you, Miss Woods.
I love you too, because I'm glad that you tried not to wrestle.
First of all, Miss Woods was a young teacher. She was in her 20s, and I was, 13. You know what I'm saying? She might have been maybe like twice my age. She might have been like 26, because her name, she got married. Her name was something else, and then it became Miss Woods, or either her name was Miss Woods, and then it became something else. But she was a young teacher, and she was very impactful in my life, especially at Sherrod, because Sherrod was such a bad school, but she was a great teacher, man. She did a fashion show with us, took us to Northland, got them to donate clothes for us to wear in the fashion show, and like she was just really amazing. I love her. Ursula Woods, that's her name on Facebook right now, and we are connecting on Facebook. We supposed to hook up. Miss Woods, we got to get together.
That's it.
No, for real. You see this episode, I'm gonna try to clip this part, and hopefully we can get together before the end of the year, because I really love you. You really is very
somebody that taught you something.
Man, and I try to get her flowers on Facebook all the time because she is really a good teacher. Like she's still a teacher if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, speaking of teachers, right? I went to East Point High School. It was called East Detroit High at the time when I went, and now it's called East Point High. So speaking of East Point, Shorty, 19-year-old LaKalia or something like that, from she is the footlocker Pure. I'm sorry. The footlocker Pure. She was released on $250,000 bond, not 10%, not $25,000, but the whole $250,000. Somebody put that cash up. Who did it? Was it you? Was it you, Big Sean? Some people saying it was Big Sean. Some people saying it was.
I'm gonna honestly tell you. I don't think it was nobody like that, because somebody like that, they would have shouted them out. Or
they might not have wanted to.
Even if they didn't want to, it would have even been by, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like
if you put $250,000 up for me and told me to keep it quiet, I'm not telling nobody. I won't even tell my mama. What?
I just don't feel like that's a thing. I'm being straight up right here, right now, and in the city where we are. Somebody bond you out $250,000. That's not your family. That's somebody that's of essence of anywhere. I don't give a fuck if it's a stranger. Of essence of anywhere. That just doesn't go to the point where it's unknown in this city here.
If they ask you, no, that's why it's already being put out there. You got the speculation. Somebody probably done said something. So one of them names that's been thrown out there is probably the one. But
no, I don't feel like.
But she's not gonna come on and confirm it, because if they asked her not to, she ain't gonna say shit.
The thing is, you can't.
At least not right now.
The thing is, you can't ask her before you do it. I've been there. I know how it is.
You know what I'm saying? After the fact.
So you lying in.
She don't know who did it until she out, right?
It depends on how they left you. If they picked you up, if they the person outside, yeah, you know who did it. If they not the person outside, if they came and just paid and said, "Oh, let her go," and I'm gonna tell her people's be up here. You don't know who it is. They just paid the money.
Exactly.
That ain't where it came from. Her people's put that money together. Believe me, her people's put that money together. Believe me, GoFundMe and all that, donations and all that for somebody who think that just as well as how you feel, you did the right thing, just as well as you feel like that, as people that feel like that and would donate to that. Donate to that situation
If
to
that
where you
was-
do it for yourself.
If that was the case, they would have said that. If it was to GoFundMe, they would have said that.
They didn't say how it happened.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Right, so why would
Because the person who did it don't want to be identified, obviously.
it wasn't a one time, it wasn't a one down payment.
Okay. All right, whatever. I don't know. She out, and I'm happy.
Right, because
That's all.
that's not because her bond been lower since how long?
Her
Somebody was
bond was $2.5 million.
and they lowered it since how long?
$150,000.
How long has it been lower and her court date is about to come
That's
up?
still right. And somebody was.
Her bond been that
So that's no.
since she been sitting there since the last time she seen a judge.
No, that's not true. Well, you can say since the last
time she seen a judge.
At first, it was 2.5.
Since the last time.
Right,
seen a
and
judge.
whoever it was that put the money was like, all right, it ain't gonna. She'll be in. I ain't gonna have to put this money up for that long, but I'm gonna let her out so she could be out for the holidays. Whatever. Anyways, I'm glad she out.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who gave it. I wish I had it. If I had it, I would have gave it.
Right. What I'm saying is it just wasn't a decision that was just made right now to say, oh, I'm going to do it. Her family put that money together. That's all I'm saying.
You got no $250.
Okay. Now see,
It was
now see what you want to believe is that somebody bigger than did it, but I want to believe that somebody her family did it. So I'm wrong for wanting to believe her family tried to get her out of
It
it.
was wrong. Damn.
No, I'm not saying. But you trying to make it like that's not possible.
I mean, shit, maybe that's just me thinking about my family. My family don't got 200.
Right. Not saying that you said I'm wrong.
I didn't say you wrong. I'm thinking about I'm thinking if I'm relating it to my life as much as valuable as I am to my family. And especially the family in my household.
What you got to understand is we grew up back in the days. I'm valuable to my family, but if I ask my family for $500, I can't. As a whole. And that's no disrespect.
You just said that her family came up with $250,000.
Absolutely, because look at the situation. Her situation is blind. You don't think they not getting no help from people?
That's why I just...
It's a rack of...
That's all I'm saying. Somebody else put up the money.
I'm not saying somebody dropped it all in one. I'm saying what they did was they worked for it during the time. Hey... Listen, do whatever. Listen, my daughter fucked up. This the situation.
Right. So
I'm saying they worked for it during the time. I'm not saying somebody else came and put the money down.
Whatever the case may be, they got the $250,000.
Yeah, absolutely.
They worked for it.
And she got it.
In like 3 to 5 months, they worked for $250,000. Okay, so yeah. I think I'm gonna just talk about this on a separate video. The nanny that unalived the granddad of the baby that she was watching, like, I'm gonna just do that in a whole nother video because that's just so negative.
Well, all right, well.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say since you brought it up, you might as well. But I mean, if you are saving it, that's fine.
No, I have it right here for a reason because I was gonna talk about it, but we are short on time now, so I just feel like. That's negative. I don't have to put that. This is funny. It's negative, but it's also funny. The man that stole the ambulance with the...
I remember that.
The man that stole it. I tried to go all the way back to last week's shit that we forgot, or I forgot.
We did. That's the segment.
The man that stole the ambulance, we didn't do it. We didn't do it, did we?
We talked about it. Yes, we did talk about the young dude who stole it. Yep, we talked about it. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well, what did he do? What's the update on him?
I mean, shit, I didn't even have no update. I didn't think we talked about it last week. The fact that this nigga stole the ambulance with a patient and a
Yeah, absolutely.
He was like an Arab or something. I do have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad he wasn't black.
Yeah,
I'm glad he wasn't black.
Yeah,
he was like Arab or something like that.
He was young.
Okay, so I know we ain't talking about this, and this I'm mad about.
Okay.
I'm mad about, and we need to like. We need to watch. First of all, what we need to do is watch this case closely. And if nothing is done about it, we need to protest. We need to picket. We definitely need to make our voice heard that this is not acceptable. And that's why I'm glad that the chief of police, he already been suspended or fired this guy. This cop. This is why I don't like cops. I'm telling you, I do not like the cops, bro. And I'm not a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be out here doing no crazy shit like that, but I don't like the cops. Like, I don't trust them. I done had a cop kidnap me and drop me off on the east side on some bullshit. 2 cops, a cop car, come and get me from my house and kidnap me. I don't like the cops. I don't trust them. And this is exactly why. Because they just be hiring anybody. This mother scratcher violated so many of his own police forces rules when he chased this lady. First of all, he wasn't even supposed to chase her. Chased her, maced her, and then shot at her moving vehicle. Shot this lady all up, arms, legs. She's just, I can't wait for her to sue. I am so excited for her to sue y'all pants off.
Is that the one on the east side?
I don't know where it was at, but
that's on the east side.
But it don't matter because he shot that lady and he was not justified at all. That's why he's in trouble, the cop.
Well, he was suspended
without pay. Without pay.
No. Because we talked about this before. He was suspended with pay. As an officer, he was suspended with pay because, yep, please do your lookups. As the news reported it, he was suspended with pay. And he had to go through a court process before they really had to change anything because that was just on site. He had to be suspended right then and there. So he was suspended with pay.
Okay.
That I know. We talked about this and that. I went into deep a little detail what was available to me at the time. And I did see that what he has to do is go through a court hearing or whatever or whatnot. To see everything has to be seen in court. The situation, what has to be done before any convictions are reeled out. But he's suspected of a few things because of the things that he shouldn't have done. But one thing that I know, he's getting paid during suspension.
And that's a damn shame if that's true.
That's one thing that I know.
He should not be getting paid. He should be fired, as a matter of fact.
The news reported it, that he's getting paid, that he's suspended with pay during this time.
He need to be fired. It's not like he should still be getting paid after doing what he did. So,
I totally understand. But I'm just telling you what I've read because we definitely brushed up on that last week. We talked about that and I remember, and that made me kind of go into further detail afterwards. He was suspended with pay. And, like I say, with certain situations, according to certain people, remember names, because sometimes
so just let me say this. Maybe at first he was suspended with pay, but the update is that a Detroit police officer faces suspended without pay and could face criminal charges. He ain't got no pay. He better not have no pay. If he got pay, we all need to be boycotting.
Where are you reading that at?
Metro Detroit, no.
So when on the report, when they first reported it, so that's probably updated, is what I'm saying. When was that?
That was a week ago.
Okay, I heard this.
That was 7 days ago. I don't know when they updated.
Because when it happened, he was suspended with pay, so that's possible that it could have changed.
Yeah, cause a couple of days after the shit happened, the chief came on there madder because he seen more evidence of how boy just was reckless. Because
people was mad at him.
This was GTA.
Mad at him. People was mad at the chief because they said he just hung dog out to dry.
No, yeah, because the boy was wrong. And he like, listen, if you're going to be my officer, you got to follow my rules to a T or I can't back you.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna...
People were saying that he was hanging him out to dry.
Yeah.
And that was somebody that was on his staff. And like...
So, but he didn't follow my rules. That's just like...
He didn't follow the rules, period. That ain't just my rules. That's the rules. Nigga, I got to follow rules too. How can you just feel like you greater than every man? Like, you can't just come and just take a... And I got a problem with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to work. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I'm here for you. I'm here for it. Okay? So, real quick, I'm gonna wrap What Up Though Is You Cool up with these two cases that are separate but similar. So, we have the man in Warren and a separate assault. I can't remember if this was... I think this might have been in Detroit. But they was both in the bathroom, right? By men on minor children. You got the man in Warren who recorded a 9-year-old in the bathroom and got caught. But he's still on the run. Like, thank God she seen what he was doing, but now he on the run. I don't know if he been caught yet, but I think he's still on the run.
Did you tell about the dude from the McDonald's that went in the bathroom, or the dude in the restaurant that went in the bathroom behind the little kid, and they caught him in there and locked the door?
So I don't know about the lock the door part. I don't know if that's... See, because it's two separate ones. One is a 9-year-old. So that must be the McDonald's. That's the 5-year-old.
Right. I think she was something like 5.
There was a 9-year-old, though, before that. A couple of days before that, there was a 9-year-old where a guy was caught taking a picture. The little girl noticed him taking a picture. It was either over or under the thing.
Yeah, that's not
separate.
Yeah, that ain't the one.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about, I know for sure. I guess a mother told her daughter she'd go to the bathroom, and a dude followed her in and touched her behind and left, and then the police was investigating it.
Yeah, that was the 5-year-old.
What? Man, you lucky the police is the only motherfucker getting to you, trying to investigate you. I just can't even speak because, listen, it's only certain times that I feel like, I ain't even saying it's justified. There's only certain times I feel like, you know what? To me, that's justification. You touch any one of my kids, daughters or sons.
Where's the...
I want you to know.
The shotgun?
Justification to me is that you touch them, I touch you. And it may not be fair when I touch you back from the way you touch them. Don't bother mine.
Hit the shotgun sound for me.
And I won't bother you. But I promise you, and I can only promise you, and this is not a threat to nobody. It's only a promise because this is only what I can promise to you. Anything go down with mine, you got to see me. Promise you got to see me.
And you ain't going to see me for long because lights out. I'm cutting your water off. I'll go sit down.
Yeah? I'm okay with that.
I'm going to live to 120.
Listen.
So I'll go do 20 real quick.
I want you to know it don't matter how long how long I feel I'm doing, how long I don't fuck with mine. I'm
I'll
not
go do
fucking with
20.
nobody else kids in that manner. I only got knowledge to kick. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't got nothing else to.
I'll
That's
go
it.
do 20.
For mine, don't play with them.
I'll
That's
go
just
do
that.
20 for his.
Don't
At
play
this
with 'em.
point, my niece, my goddaughter,
For my family.
my goddaughter, she like 5 right now.
Man, listen, for real.
Don't do it.
For my loved ones, don't play with them. Don't play with them because, you know, how they say it's somebody out here for everybody that'll go on here. You don't know who people know. I'm that one person that you don't know who people know. I slide on you. We ain't gonna get in too far into that.
Okay, so, but
I
no.
love y'all, because y'all my people. But that's just to the disrespectful ones, and I understand that. You know, I know y'all, as y'all my people, y'all understand. You know what I'm saying?
Is you cool?
Just don't play with ours. Don't play with our kids. Them my nieces and nephews y'all got. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play with none of our viewers' kids.
Play with none of my nieces and nephews.
Don't play with none of my viewers' kids
Anybody
or my viewers.
there.
Listen,
We
don't play with
outside for them. Okay? That's
with a
real.
smile.
That's 100. Okay. So let's keep that moving. Which I ain't gonna let you close this real quick. I want to get into, if you from Detroit, real quick. Let's run into this. Michi and Eastside Ivo.
Internet mess.
Oh, this is Detroit though. Still, both of you are from Detroit.
It's a great
What's
segue.
crazy is that they know each other. They somehow been.
Michi, the one who be fucking the crackheads.
He don't. Okay, yeah, him. He said he don't do it to him, and he know Eastside Ivo because he used to talk like Eastside Ivo, family member or something like that. So they have been tied in. You know what I'm saying? So recently, they have been with a little piece of little beef because but okay, so recently you got your boy Meeches and Issa Ivo. They've been getting into it. And they've been getting into it because they have some words with each other or whatnot of saying. You know what I'm saying? So they have some words of saying with each other, and they've been spreading them out wide. So Ivo was saying that Meeches he know him from his people. It was the first time he know him. You know what I'm saying? Meeches telling him, you know what I'm saying, hop in the car, smoke some weed with him. He about to take him over to where his favorite lady is. Whatever she is, for Gucci. He about to take him to where Gucci is because something is happening wrong in the Gucci. Where's she at? I will explain this whole story. So if you know, right? I don't have to explain. So my whole thing is that with this story, right? It's all a thing going on for both parties at this point, and I don't know if it's like a reach or are they really beefing? Is they doing this for social media or is this really beef? Like, if you know, please let us know. Like, let me know, like, because I've been trying to figure this out. I've been running around trying to figure out if y'all know each other, is y'all really beefing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or is y'all just and that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody that's like, you know, they got some insight or if they seen something that we didn't see as a whole, let us know because I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like they was beefing. I thought
they might be beefing is for content.
I mean, I feel like I thought it was real beef. I'm not gonna lie because the way Ivo explained it, like he don't know, dog, and the way Meeches was like going on him, like every time Meeches doing something, like nigga need to get money. He eating like this every day. I can do. You know what I'm saying? He flexing,
but basically sneak this on Ivo.
Basically saying like
Ivo
money.
Because I mean, I don't know, Ivo. I haven't been seeing him as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying?
He pulled up his old baby mama talking about how he like his play with. Play with. Play with. And she said, he like the capital T to the S sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
He like the or to?
The capital T to the S sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now,
I know.
yeah. Now, that's why his baby mama pulled up that.
Niggas not finna just.
She said that. Man.
Would you put on a wig? I'm sorry, just be asking you just some stupid shit like that.
I'm not, no. I'd make content myself if you don't know about it. Checkin.
Follow TTTV as well as A Life of T-Double right here on YouTube.
I was thinking about, but I'm really, I was thinking about.
Would you put on a wig?
No, that's not my thing. That's not for me.
Because there's a lot of them hanging around here.
What?
They ain't around. If you decide you want to, I wouldn't judge you.
That's not my thing.
You're a content creator.
Well, my thing is that don't make it not other people's thing.
No, but here's my thing. Okay, it's a spectrum, right? You got levels to it all. So I feel like you got to be at least on the spectrum of rainbow to put on a wig. That don't mean you've actually done it, but I'm talking about you putting on a wig every day, multiple times a week. This is your thing. Ain't no motherfucking way. All the way straight, ain't no way on the spectrum. He don't even have them thoughts. He ain't putting on no wig. He ain't doing it. I'm 42 years old in a minute. I know and then seen and been around too many men. A man that ain't nowhere near on the spectrum ain't finna do it, not even for a divine. Right, remember that? I ain't gonna do it, not even for the vine. Would you do it for the vine? Would you put on a wig for the vine? To go viral back in the day? Do you see how fine this man is? If he put on a motherfucking wig, he gonna be just as fine. Probably look like I don't know.
I just
what fine black bitch.
That's not my era. Like,
and they keep their beard too when they put the wigs on.
My thing, because what are you going to? Because when you shave it off and then you go back to trying to do the neck when you're trying to do the man, you ain't got a beard.
You ain't, but Issa, I wasn't known as a man on the internet for a long time.
But the thing is, now a lot of people trying to do two different. Anyway, whatever people trying to do, right? My lane is not that, and
right.
Am I gonna say I pay homage to them? I respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing is that you got out and did whatever you had to do, but it gives me tricking vibes. You would let it go ahead and say my hustle is different.
Or something.
My hustle is out the mud.
Or something.
I'm not too broad to be like, as long as I get some attention, I'm gonna do what you ask me. That's not.
We don't.
I would struggle.
Let's talk.
I would struggle first before I just accept anything. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people perception just be different, you know. But I don't sit and I don't judge by perception, whatever it is that you know. Some people do whatever, you know, and some people got limitations and some. I'm just a certain person that, and I'm not better than nobody. I just live by what I live by. You know what I'm saying? And certain stuff makes me uncomfortable, and I don't care what you put on a table. If I'm uncomfortable, I don't want it. That's just me. That's just how I am as a person, you know. So that's just me, and that's kind of what sets the bar for certain people just willing to be like, hey, yo, if you just willing to say you gonna do this, I'll do whatever. It's just it's different, but
so what is that? 1:15? Okay, so I still got a couple of minutes. Oh no. I think I'm off of. Yep, I'm off of Detroit. Is you cool? What up, though? Is you cool? And you, yep. Okay, so now we're moving on to internet mess, and I think it's always great if we segue into internet mess with sports stuff, right? So, what's going on with Jaden Daniels?
That's on good segue in that one is sometimes. But I don't know. I think Dog might be that team that he's on got a name for ruining careers.
And what team is that again? I'm sorry.
Well, they rebranded, so they're the Commanders now, but that was called the Washington Redskins. So now they're the Commanders or something like that. But RG3, just to go back, he was a Heisman Trophy winner. Came out and
Okay.
no, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say what's crazy. I just watched a documentary on him and
on Jaden Daniels.
No, on RG3, which was the main player at Washington. But when it was the Redskins, before they came to Commanders, he was a Heisman Trophy winner, and it just let me know how much they was willing to just not give a fuck up. Sorry, they didn't care about a player. He in the game, he messed his knee up. They put a brace on his knee and told him to go back out there in the game. And he reached down for the ball with a brace on his knee. Twisted his whole knee. His career was over.
And what was this guy's name? RG3?
Yeah, Robert Griffin III.
Okay.
And he's a commentator right now. Robert Griffin III.
Okay, so Jaden Daniels is the one whose arm got broke real bad?
Absolutely. Now he's back on another team, the same team, like Washington. But now they're Commanders.
Robert what?
Robert Griffin III.
Okay. So Robert Griffin and Jaden Daniels.
Same team.
No, but Jaden Daniels, when did his arm get broke back like that?
Yeah, it's Sunday. But that's not his throwing arm. But as a coach,
did you see that shit?
I don't let my player play.
Okay, so wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep cutting you off, but I need to know that. So they finna let him play?
I don't know. But
he's not somewhere in ICU?
That he probably is healing this arm up, but that's not his throwing arm, right? But as a coach, I don't let my player play until you go through therapy. And I don't know what they're gonna do. You are going to heal, go through therapy and all that for your off. This is not even the arm you throw with. You throw with the other arm.
No, but seriously.
You won't play another down until you go through all therapy and all that. And I feel like
that injury? No,
it's been bad. It was bad.
Man,
listen, I don't think
it's like some horror. You talking about a horror movie? The fuck? That was like some shit you see on a movie.
I done seen the worst. When I seen, I'm gonna tell you the worst.
What was worse than that?
Aiden Hutchin. And
it was worse than that.
Man, what?
I see.
Nick Chubbs. Aiden Hutchins, his whole this part right here, snap. You see him hit it on somebody else's leg and it broke.
Did you see that uncensored? The thing that just happened to Old Boy the other day? You seen it uncensored?
Jaden Daniels, yeah, I seen him when his arm flipped back. What I'm telling you is, dog, right here,
it's thicker. That bone is thicker.
Bro, you watched it break. Like, I don't want to the point where he hit it on somebody else's leg, and the other part you watch just shift over.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear. And who was the other person you said?
Aiden Hutchins.
You said Aiden Hutchinson, you said another person.
Oh, and then you got Nick Chubbs. Nick Chubbs broke his whole leg backwards. So, and right now, he's back in the NFL and he's a running back.
Okay. So, look, both of them back.
They both back, you know.
Are they both running backs? So what is
Aiden Hutchins is a D.
It's a D, yeah.
Nick Chubbs is a running back for Houston.
Okay, so for Houston. The
Texans.
Yeah, we went to see us beat them down. Man. Anyways, okay, so now we are segueing into internet mess.
Yeah, we getting somewhere in there. I'm gonna Okay, I got some last year to start with. What I and I already know why I wrote this because I wanted to immediately approach the people that's talking down on LeBron James' son.
Bronny or the other one?
No, not Bryce. Bronny. Right, you're right. Bronny, the one that's in the league. Bryce said he don't want to play in the league until his dad is done. So Bryce wants to go the college route. Bronny also listen. I love that both of his sons are just wanting to be basketball players. I don't give a fuck, right? And he already said Bronny don't gotta play no basketball. Period. He said he's straight. Like that's my first son.
But he already playing, right? On the
He
Lakers.
already playing
On the Lakers, right? He's still on the Lakers?
Well, on the Lakers. So what? And that's why people try.
But you say he the D League?
He in both, but he on the team too.
Okay.
So that's why people try to down talk him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just trying to get your sons in. He like, bro, he don't have to do. I'm not trying to get him in. He don't gotta do that.
That's what he want to do.
He want to do that.
What would you
that nigga paid regardless.
First of all, what the fuck would you want to do if your daddy was LeBron?
If that's the only thing that you know.
No, but I wouldn't give a fuck. Well, yeah.
That's the only thing that you know. Because of your daddy.
You know, because
James.
your daddy is LeBron James.
Come on now.
If your daddy...
That's like your daddy being Kobe. His daughters was hoopers. Stop playing with me.
That's like... Hello, rest in peace.
His daughters was hoopers. It ain't take him to have sons. His daughters was hoopers. That shit for real. That shit really rolled that thick. It's like that. It's like that for real.
I'm so excited for T-Double Jr.
Shit, my daughter want to play flag. I'm trying to get them all in at one. Because I understand that. You know what I'm saying? That shit thick like that.
Yeah, and we need trailblazers and women in football. It's about time. Because when I was in high school, I wanted to play football. I was mad because I couldn't play. They should have a female flag football, FFF, female flag football team in high school. Did you just laugh at my dream?
No, I was trying to think. That'll probably be something. But no, it'll probably be harder to do.
Why?
The harder thing is participation, is what people don't understand. You got high schools that hardly got enough kids to play football, like, and basketball. So the main sports, and then you trying to do a side sport is very hard. My school, I remember, shout out to Detroit Northwestern. My school had to give up volleyball. Shout out Coach Miss Jermaine. Coach, listen, baby did her thing. Shout out Coach Jermaine. For the volleyball team, we had one of the best we wasn't no pushover. We had one of the best volleyball team. Still had to just give it up.
Don't play with her.
And
or her team, or her squad.
We had to give it up because it just wasn't.
Y'all forfeited it because of the...
It wasn't us.
And little do y'all know, the volleyball team, anyway.
Yeah, the sporting lives. But, you know, that's what happens when we don't participate.
Because that just wasn't some urban black sport. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, shout out to Bronny. Shout out to my boy Brian doing this thing. He said that he's tearing his house down, his $37 million mansion down, to put another property on there that provides for him and his first son, Bronny James. I want to shout out to that. LeBron has just been so much of just a role model for people who want to hate on him and all that. He has been with one female, Savannah, which has been his wife since high school.
I've always liked LeBron.
And, you know, he's raising his kids, I feel like, in somewhat of the best possible way as a superstar can possibly do it. He has to be on the road continuously and live his dream and still provide, which is more than just money. And he's there, and he does so. And I want to give big ups to that guy, and I have to give big ups to that guy. Oh, LeBron James.
Big shout out to you,
For
LeBron.
everything that he is doing with those
I've always
kids,
liked you.
and his kids is coming up, and I like that. Even his youngest son, like Bryce, is like, I don't want to go to the NBA until my pops is done. He want to take us.
He don't want,
everybody.
He don't want no,
route.
I love it.
I like that.
He had an opportunity to play with one of his sons and stuff. Like,
And he
I'm not doing it.
he just support every route. Like, I just love that for y'all. Like, the James family is gonna be successful regardless. And shout out to y'all.
I love it. So I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna go do what I need to do, because we got the same thing. BlueFace out.
Yeah, I was going.
BlueFace, baby.
So within the same thing of BlueFace being out, you know what? I respect it. Let me tell you my first vision of. I'm gonna elaborate with y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why I respect it. Because I watched a lot of BlueFace before he got locked up. I watched him and Krishan show. I watched both seasons. How he felt about her was how he felt. I'm not knocking, because I'm not there with you every day. So I can't necessarily say, hey, you was wrong, or hey, you was right, right? Whatever you feel is what you feel, because you had within your reason, right? I'm going to tell you, I respect this young gentleman right now to this day, because when that man came home, he went straight and he went and tried to get them kids together. He took his kids from Jaden, his son from Jaden, and brought him with his son he got with Krishan. Jaden was mad. Oh, to still be there when I get there. You still being childish. He sat down this little time, and I feel like this is me. And I'm not saying that y'all should feel like this, but let me tell y'all my look. He sat down for a minute. It made him realize he need to get his family together before anything. Before you even think about a relationship, before any of this, get one with them kids. That's your family. Get one with them. And I feel like that's what he's doing. And for her to be mad, Jaden to be mad, it kind of made me mad a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, because what she tried to say is that, I don't want my baby around no crackheads. Trying to talk about Krishan Rock. Granted, Krishan Rock there, because Krishan is like, well, I don't know if I want to leave him with my baby. That made me mad too. Okay? So let's talk about why. Krishan, you made me mad because you act like you just had your baby around the best security possible, or in the best place possible, since he been locked up. And you haven't. So that made me mad. So now let's talk about Jaden. So now when we go to Jaden, you want to act like, hey, I don't want my baby around no crackheads, this, that, and the third. Listen. I wish I had the ugly money, little whore. We're going to get that ugly money podcast. Get with me. Hey, listen, Jaden, what we're not going to do is we're not going to act like that you don't enjoy being the baby mama of BlueFace. We're not going to act like that. And we're not going to act like that you feel like it's a problem if he got your kid around Krishan.
Krishan be doing it.
We're not going to act like that.
Let's be for real.
What we're going to say is the real stuff.
Whatever BlueFace wants y'all to, you and Krishan be doing it.
It's gonna go for it. BlueFace runs the table. He pretty much built something for both of y'all to feel like, hey, we need him. He built that, but
And that's a damn shame because Krishan didn't need him.
she didn't.
She could have been an Olympian.
Our family tried to tell her. She didn't. But the thing is, y'all rely so much that now that's what y'all feel. Listen, the thing is, whatever it is that you got to do, whatever it is that you have to, that's going to help you.
It's the cheese pull for me. I just need you to say that.
Don't involve them kids. Let them kids know their daddy. Let them kids know their family. Let them kids know a sister, their brother, let them kids know.
Is that macaroni cheese good enough?
That's good.
Oh my God, because I don't want to eat them all.
So, the thing is, we got to get over this thinking that we are better than or knowing more than, no matter how much, because you got to know the people who we feel as our celebrities go through the same shit that we do.
Or worse, look at them.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And like you just saying, like, we watched them. I love them. I love BlueFace and Krishan. Like, I pray for them. I hope they do well, but I see it's entertainment to see the BS that they be on, so I'm not even going to front. Like, it's not. I'm sorry.
It's entertainment to a point where when it gets real, like, you could tell the real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, not if I feel like I could tell the real, you did this entertainment only for it was something you wanted out of it.
I mean, me personally, I come from that reality TV generation to where, yeah, it's the same shit. It's just on 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen,
on steroids.
All right, Toby, put me on the movie. Listen, put me on.
It's reality TV on steroids. Okay, where's my cup, though? I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Because the next thing I wanted to talk about was the monkeys that escaped. Did you know about that? Yeah.
You know what? It wasn't no escape. That's not escape. That's not called escape. They said a motherfucker crashed. I'm sorry, y'all. They said somebody crashed a van with monkeys in it that were highly infected with multiple diseases. Come on, people. We don't know what state. How many movies you watch a day? I don't care if you don't watch movies. Do you watch TV shows? It's staged. That's a stage. You ain't run to no car.
And shit, next thing you know, it's going to be a new COVID.
That's what they're preparing for. You know how? Nah, this shit came from mosquitoes because a monkey face for real. In our face. What did the man crash into? Nothing. And you had only one was let go.
And one got shot by a lady in Alabama. It was in Mississippi. One shot by mom who feared for her child's safety in Mississippi. Two of them still out here.
It was only supposed to be one.
It was three. From what I got. From what I read, it was 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe you got newer information than me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was from the beginning. It was only supposed to be one. See what I'm saying? How they just give you anything?
I heard it was 3.
What happened was, at the very beginning, 2 of them was caught. One was left lurking on the run.
Oh, so that's the one that the mama just shot in.
Dude is in a van, hits nobody. The van tilts over. He got all kind of infected fucking monkeys in the back. He catches 2. He got 3. He catches 2. One of them is supposed to be loose. That was the deal.
I guess that's the one that got monkey in Mississippi.
Yeah, I got the article. That's for sure. I got the article.
I guess that's the one they gonna call in Mississippi. Thank goodness.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They ain't gonna let that happen that easy. That's too easy. That's too easy.
I just know what
That's
it is.
too easy.
I just know what I read. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, you looking that up or can I move on?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Man.
So I just wanted to talk about Jeezy and congratulate him. Largest orchestra for a hip hop concert ever. Guinness World Record renowned. So big ups and big shout out
Jeezy.
to Jeezy's residency. Think it's in Vegas.
No, big Nisha looking for you, Jeezy. You straight.
Yeah, we love you. You know, in Detroit, really, you home. This your second home.
Meech ain't really they don't 50 Cent.
Meech ain't even right. Meech need a handout.
50 Cent ran Meech away. You alright. You alright, Jeezy.
So speaking of rappers, I'm gonna keep it going. Shout out to Snoop. He gifted his wife of 28 years 3 new rings for her 50th birthday. And I just want to shout him out for that. I want to kind of call her out because she was too busy paying attention to other shit. I didn't like that. Yeah. I didn't like that at all.
She ain't paying attention. Shout out to Snoop.
Ain't no way, but
shout
you
out
know,
for doing something.
You know,
yeah. I'm pissed the fuck off. When I say pissed, I'm more than pissed. I'm extra pissed. When I say I'm going over, I'm extra grip. I'm almost like a battle rapper. Nigga, I'm talking extra shit. I'm mad at you. That shit was trash.
I think he just rapped.
No.
I think you got T-Double so mad that he just rapped on your dumb ass.
I probably did. I'm mad as
okay, so I do have that on my paper, but I didn't get a chance to actually listen to the song, so I wasn't going to speak on it.
When I say terrible.
His name is not NLE Chopper anymore. It's NLE the Great.
When I say that shit was terrible.
Listen to it.
I mean, it was the worst. I mean, I want to get on the battle rap and do some shit that's gonna be a curse. This shit was terrible. And I mean, like, dog, I seen more niggas in the earth than I seen before I said this shit was like the worst. This shit is terrible. I am so mad. When I say mad.
So you did bad in NLE Chopper. Okay, so So was this where he was dissing NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah.
This is the same thing? Okay, yeah. So let me make sure I got this together. The same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The song was called KO.
KO, like knockout?
KO. Somebody, it was, when I say terrible.
Wait a minute, wasn't that to the Hit 'Em Up beat?
Exactly, off the Tupac.
Cause I heard I heard like a very small
It was bad. It was bad.
So when did you find out it was bad? After you listened to the whole song, or was it just from the snippet?
No. This is when I found out it was bad. Let me tell you, I didn't even know nothing about the song. This one I found out it was bad. As I'm strolling social media one day, I see it, and I see it as a video. And I said, I know this AI. This gotta be.
You thought somebody else had made it some AI?
I said, this some AI shit. What are y'all playing for? I goes back later on that day. I didn't look into it. Later on that day, I'm getting different parts of the video from what I seen. And I'm like, is it a whole AI video? That are people clipping a certain part?
Wow.
So now I want to go and see. I Google it.
Anyways, okay, so speaking of rappers, we're gonna wrap this up really quick. Snoop gave his wife of 28 years 3 new rings for her 50th birthday. Love that whole exchange. Check out his page for more of that. Apparently Meek Mills, okay, your boy, the Dreams and Nightmares rapper, was detained for a suspected gun, but there was no gun found. So I just feel like they really got it out for Meek Mill. I don't know if he was in his hometown or what, but I just feel like the feds, the government, the powers that be, whatever it is, got it out for Meek Mill, and he really needs to pray his strength and coverage in the Lord because they just keep coming for him. Julio Fulio's unaliver has been convicted of his unaliving. Alicia Andrews is the first of 5 suspects to be convicted and sentenced. She'll be sentenced on December 8th, but she was convicted by a jury, and so the other 4 suspects coming over the next year.
She set up the play. She drug him to a certain place. Watching that, I can, yeah. And then she out cold. She sitting there laughing and shit during the trial. I personally, I want you to hear this from Alicia, what's her, whatever.
Alicia Andrews.
I personally hope that they give you so many years that you can, after the bricks are rotten and shit and they rebuild them, that you still in that motherfucker. I pray that happens for you. I pray that if the ground, if the cement fucking start warping in there, you gotta be in there to watch them refix it while you sitting there warp with the next cement that comes to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just, you know, it's certain shit that just shouldn't happen. You set that man up knowing that he has some money. And you set him up to your friends, and your friends ain't
you the worst kind of bitch,
and they not even willing to hold for you.
You make it bad for women like me who would never. So like, God's will be done for you. With you.
You know what? You don't even need a death penalty. You know what you need to do? You need to just sit there and watch your years rot away with all the other hoes that just need to rot away. You don't need no severe punishment to come to you right away. You need to just watch shit deteriorate. You gonna get old and ain't gonna be able to do.
So did you hear that the reason why Lil Wayne wasn't at the Versus is because he was at the ER?
I didn't, because I know that.
That's what BG said on the Breakfast Club.
I don't know. Well, that could be true. I know I heard this. Wayne was supposed, he had booked a whole, it was a whole like after party that he was supposed to go to. And he was the headliner of. And that's why they said they felt like he was going to show up for sure. For the Versus, somewhere in there.
Even if it was at the end, like Smooth.
Right.
Yeah.
He was a headliner, so a lot of motherfuckers were expecting him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that.
Yeah, so prayers going up for Wayne.
Even if not,
WZF, baby.
Even if not, that wasn't the case, Wayne, if you ain't want to go, bro, you ain't have to go.
And we're still going to pray for you. Whatever the reason why you didn't come, we still praying for your strength in the Lord.
And I'm saying fuck them niggas, too. Fuck them niggas, bro. Don't ever feel like, bro, fuck them niggas, bro. On some real one, I fuck with my nigga Wayne. And I don't go fuck they did that nigga, bro.
I mean, I ain't going to say fuck everybody. I'm going to say fuck Baby and Slim.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say fuck Juvie. I ain't going to say fuck your brother Turk.
No, fuck Birdman. Fuck Birdman. That's what I'm gonna say. As Wayne, fuck Birdman. Fuck you, nigga. As Wayne.
As staff a record label and as a motherfucking Birdman crew. Talk about some NBA young boy.
This nigga all on his meat stick.
Yeah.
All on it.
Hey.
Like, why you? He ain't got nothing to do with this. He's the money right now. You ain't getting a dime of his money. Why you meat sticking?
I'm Birdman right now.
Yeah.
This is NBA YoungBoy.
Me sticking. For no reason. You ain't getting no money. They say he made the most money on tour. How much money did you get out of the Birdman? Huh?
No, I ain't gonna try to take away from Birdman as being a
Birdman been saying that the nigga was that nigga, but me sticking on your own fucking verses is crazy. He been saying he was that nigga. I understand that too. When you see talent, you see talent. All right, he that dog. But you sitting here talking about, oh yeah, yeah, NBA young boy. He ain't got shit to do with Cash Money. Cash Money, Young Money. What about them niggas?
Okay, Cash Money record second over for the 99 and the 2000.
You ain't saying shit about the niggas underneath Cash Money. Niggas who kept you relevant to the younger niggas. Why niggas even wanted to know? Niggas heard them songs. It didn't kick in until when they knew YMCMB.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, okay, they connected to YMCMB.
Yeah.
Them niggas helped y'all niggas keep relevant years later, bro. Stop playing with that man name. Why you trying to put him to the Breakfast Club? Stop playing with that man name.
Put some respect on it. Okay, so last but not least, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that on another video too, because I don't know enough about it. Stephen A. Smith against Jasmine Crockett. I needed to get a little more information on that, so I'm gonna talk about that. So last but not least, I'm gonna talk about the concert of the century for me. Well, no, the concert of the century for me is Brandy and Monica. I'm not even gonna lie. But a very close second is New Edition, Toni Braxton, and Boyz II Men.
I was thinking about going to that.
Please take me.
I was very.
Please take me. Please take me. Please take me. It's Toni Braxton.
I love Toni. That's one of the ones for me.
Please take me. That's all I'm saying. If you was thinking about it, if I can in any way encourage you to go and take me, I'm going crazy. I would be so happy. I will probably try to skin your never mind. Next, I just want to live in your skin.
Well,
anyways,
that's something I was looking for. I was looking into it anyway. So
yeah, but I listen. I really do. I love y'all so much. So I got one question because we gotta cut this short, right? Because we started late. It's my fault. So we're gonna have two questions, but I got one and then you got one. So, what's your question? I'm sorry. Did you have a Did you have some? I'm sorry.
Here we go. Life lesson question, I guess, is what we're bringing. We ending. I didn't know nothing about this segment, so I think I may have something for you guys that we can kind of put into perspective that we can kind of just take it and run with. And I think how I'm gonna play it as a would you rather question, and I would appreciate. We would appreciate, you know what I'm saying, if you leave your rebuttal in the comments. Okay. And I'm going to make this question, I feel like I'm going to kind of make it for everybody. You got to remember this is on the fly for me, guys. Okay. Would you rather work 10 years at the same job? No. Matter of fact, we're going to push that. 20 years at the same job to get a higher pension and basically what is that, a retirement? Would you rather work 20 years at the same job to get a retirement pension or muscle or just basically, I can't say muscle or basically just or be granted access to be on disability for the rest of your life?
I'm sorry. Answer that question
again. Would you rather work? Would you rather be a person that works 20 years at a corporation and gets retirement pension and all the type of whatever comes with it, or would you rather be a person that is disabled and take disability checks for the rest of your life?
I thought that was the first one.
No,
the first one was what?
Work a job 30 years and take a retirement pension, or just be a person that don't work, period.
Work a job and get a retirement pension.
Or just be a person that don't work, period, and take disability. Or some other checks.
Work. I got a choice. I'm work. I know most people that's getting their Social Security retirement or whatever, they don't have no choice.
Right, that's your choice.
But my choice will be to work.
Right, that's your choice.
That's that. I don't want to be on no fixed income. I'm only in my 40s.
Well, some people feel like shit. I give them
That's not a lie.
Guaranteed money.
No, but
and then
but that's a poverty mindset
on the side.
That's a poverty mindset because really, no, you can't. Because after so long, they're gonna come after you. You can only make.
Some people gonna feel like they're gonna risk that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do that. I told you I got a thing with the government and fraud and shit like that. I'm not doing all that. It's not that serious. That's worry. That's worrying about what if you don't got it. That's not faith. I'm not doing that no more. I did that and I seen where it's got me. And I seen also where having faith got me. Not leaning on God and leaning on my own understanding, not having faith, trying to do some shit on my own, got me literally still just not getting off of probation and I'm still paying for that shit 15 years later. As opposed to having faith that got me as a homeowner.
So you think you can make a decision for somebody else? That don't mean that because that.
What you mean I can make a decision for somebody else?
That don't mean that because that happened to you, you could tell somebody else what decision to make.
I never.
People are gonna feel like.
Who said that? I thought we was talking about me. I thought we was asking as individuals. What would we do
in general? And no.
In general, because I have experience.
That's why
I know how to answer this question with wisdom and discernment.
Right, absolutely.
I'm not just gonna answer it like as I don't know.
I mean, I feel like
I know.
We're gonna answer it in the nature of what we know. But I'm not saying that you don't know.
I know.
But what I'm saying is that's cool that you know.
I know.
Because everybody won't be able to answer it like that.
Nobody not about to tell me different when it comes to what I just said. I'm not fucking around with the fraud, the fakery, trying to lean on my own understanding, the finesse, scam, false document, none of that shit. I'm not doing it. And I know that for a fact. I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's going on 2 hours. It's going on 1 o'clock anyway. It is 1 o'clock. So this is wrapping up. Did you have any last buzzer beater topics that you wanted to that we didn't get a chance? I don't want to.
No, I'll close everything. I'm not really
you sure? Okay. Cause the little stuff that I had, Stephen A. Smith versus Jasmine Crockett, New Edition, Bobby Brown, Tony Braxton concert. That's not really all that. The little after dark question, we can just say that for next week. You know what I'm saying? Because this was going to be a short week because it was my fault because I had to start late because I had to pick 7 up. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you all of you viewers, especially UT you know what I'm saying? We have been locked in for 39 weeks. This is the 39th week. We finna be 40. How you feel about that? Huh?
It had to happen.
It had to happen. Yeah, in order for us to get 52, 53, which is a year old, 52 weeks in a year, we have to make it through 40. So we on our way to 40. We looking at 40 like, what up, though? We really want to thank you guys for all of your prayers, all of your subscriptions, all of you guys hitting the notification bell. Hink, hink, hink. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Time to Talk It Out, TTTIO Podcast on YouTube. Talk It Out on Facebook, and all the rest of the socials and everything on the internet, we will put it in the description box here. We appreciate you guys for kicking with us live in the gym, shooting with us live in the gym. And that's it. All right. So we'll see you guys next week for episode 40-year-old virgin. Okay. All right. I'm done. We love you. We'll see you later. May the Lord watch. Yeah, because we made it to 1 o'clock.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you